Hey guys, how are we doing today? I'm George and welcome back to a brand new video. And for this video is going to be the Swindon Sound Criminal on my channel. And yes guys, we are back. As you see there, we did sign Rico, 79 rated on a pre-contract, £35,000 per week. Very, very happy with that signing if and as and when, hopefully, we can get out of this championship and go into the Premier League. But I want to kind of touch on a few things before we start today's episode. Now, obviously, once again, I haven't uploaded in a while, and there is two reasons for that. I went away on holiday Monday to Friday last week, and I come back on Friday, and we were supposed to get a new TV and internet, like, you know, basically, and we couldn't actually do it ourselves, so we had to wait till this Wednesday to actually have internet and TV, so that is the reason why I haven't been uploading when I got back from holiday. That was the plan. I had, you know, 2 days off before I went back to work, and my plan was to get as many videos out, or, well, not as many, I mean, as in, like, edit as many videos as I possibly can to kind of, like, you know, so when I'm at work, I can kind of upload it as and when, you know, if I got a video. So that's the reason why I've had no internet till this Wednesday. I'm currently recording this on a Friday, which is a bit annoying because, you know, I've had all this time off work and, like, I've had no internet. Obviously, I went away for 5 days, so it wasn't really a big deal. I couldn't have had uploaded then. But it's just one of those things, and we are back now. The internet's much better, my uploads are much better, so hopefully I can get videos out quicker than usual rather than when I upload it. Hopefully it takes a little bit of time, but time will tell. Let's see what happens, how long this video takes. But once again, we go again, I guess. That's what has been the kind of topic in Swindon Town's recent season. We go again. Obviously, we lost on Bank Holiday Monday against Walsall away. So now it looks like we're going to have to win 2 of our last 2 games if we want a chance to stay up. Now, it's not looking likely, guys. Honestly, I have zero faith in us now to actually stay up in League 1. Looks like we will be in League 2 next season. But let me know in the comments on what you think. What's going to happen? Are we going to beat Scunthorpe tomorrow? I highly doubt it. If we do manage to get a win, we have to beat Charlton away to have any sort of hope to stay up. Now, obviously, we are still 3 points behind Port Vale as it stands. They do have a game in hand. They do play on the Tuesday night against Walsall away at Walsall. So, obviously, if Walsall can do us a favour, that'd be great. But the thing is, we are relying on teams around us to drop points, and we're not doing ourselves any favours by not winning a game. You know, we drew against MK Dons 1 each, we drew 0-0 against AFC Wimbledon, and we lost against Walsall. So realistically, I don't think we should have beat MK Dons. I thought MK Dons probably deserved to beat us, but luckily we got a last-minute equaliser, and once again, we didn't do enough against Wimbledon to get a win. So we don't deserve to. To be honest, we don't deserve to stay up. We deserve to go down. That is just my opinion. I'm not going to be renewing my season ticket for next season. Just purely for the fact that the club's corrupt. I cannot support a club like that. I do love the club still. I will follow them as long as I can, obviously. I probably will go to some games next season. It's just the fact that I'm a bit annoyed at the moment, and it's just one of those things where, you know, as a fan, you don't want your club to go down. You want to support the team, but I can't support that shower of shit. I'm sorry, but, you know, I've been a season ticket holder for nearly 6 years now, and obviously I went to, when we got relegated to League 1 into League 2, I still stayed with the team and all that, and we got straight back up to League 1. But ever since then, you know, we've had that playoffs in the 2014 season, and then we've just gone downhill. Obviously, we beat Sheffield United in the semi-finals of the playoffs, right? And now they go up this season, which they deserve to go up this season. They deserve to be champions this season. They go up and we go down. That just shows how far Sheffield United have come over the course of over the course of 2 seasons, and how far we've come down for the past 2 seasons. It's been pathetic, you know. But enough about that. Enough about that. We did actually. You see, obviously you saw we drew 0-0 with Sheffield United. No, Sheffield Wednesday, sorry, I apologise. We are still sat 1 point above them in the league, and of course we played Bristol City in this game, obviously a local derby. Not as big as the Oxford derby, but still, it's still a big game for me to play and for the club itself. So hopefully we can just keep continuing on with the series really, and hopefully we can just kind of get this season done with, because I kind of want to get this season done as soon as possible. That's why the video is nearly 16 minutes. Well, it's just over 16 minutes long. So that's the reason why I kind of put as much footage as I possibly could in. So it would be like we can get through the season as much as we can in this episode. I believe we go into the January transfer. Well, we end the January transfer window in this episode, but we do make it 1-0 with Yasser Kassim on the stroke of half-time, 45th minute. A very, very good goal by him, and I'm very, very happy for him that he scored a goal. Even though most of these players will not be there next season in real life, but that's just the way it goes. But it's quite funny because the kit he's got on now, that's the kit I'm wearing at the moment. Obviously, I'm not wearing the full kit. I'm not a full kit wanker. I've just got his away shit on for this season, for this episode. Don't know why. I just thought I'd just chuck it on. Why not? Like I said, we do make it 1-0 going into half-time. We do make it 2-0 though. A very, very nice finish there to make it 2-0. Very, very nice goal from, who is that? Is that Menderos, I believe? Our scout future star. He obviously will be playing some more games coming towards the end of the season, because obviously Lako's gone now back to his former club, and then he obviously signed with Fulham in the last episode, I believe. So I just didn't feel like we needed him. It was going to be too much on the wages, and I just didn't feel like he was needed. So hopefully he does well at Fulham. He's done well for us this season, Lako, but now he's at Fulham. We're going to have to rely on some youth players, which is fair enough by me. You know, they've got some good potential, so I don't see why not. But we did have two really, really good chances from Joel Asoro. Could have easily made it 3-4-0, but unfortunately he couldn't score them, and we do make it 2-0 is the final result. So a 2-0 win against local derby. Or in a local derby against Bristol City. Very, very happy. Obviously away to Bristol City as well, which made it a little bit better as well to beat them at their home ground. But unfortunately, this is what I would like to happen in real life. I would love to be in the Championship. I'd love to be fighting for promotion into the Premier League. But unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to happen, and it looks like we're going to be going down. But Bradley Barry goes to Portsmouth for £210,000. And John Obika will be going to Preston for £750,000. So we got a little bit of money to play with, which is good. I believe we do sell Will Henry as well, because once again, we're not going to need these kind of players for the Premier League if we get there, which I'm quite certain we will do. We get 500,000 from the John Obika value, and we do get 20,000 for the Will Henry deal. But we are looking at a player here. His name's called Siri, or Cersei. I don't know what you want to pronounce his name. But I believe he's a regen of either Pirlo or I'm pretty certain it's Pirlo. I was thinking, because I was looking at Lampard's regen as well, but that's what I was looking for. It doesn't look like many of these deals are going to come off. We're going to probably have to look till next season really to have any hope of actually signing some players. I wouldn't say we're not going to be signing anyone, but it doesn't look like we are. But we do win 2-1 against Preston. There was no sign of Obika in that team, so I don't really care. I got 750,000 for him. I don't really mind at all. But we did get a transfer offer here for Miles Vila for 2 million, and I don't really want to sell him. He's our #1 goalkeeper, and I just feel like he doesn't need to go. But we did look for Lookman and Ruiz Pena, who I believe is a regen of David Villa, I believe. I could be wrong. It could be someone else. I don't know. But yeah, we was looking to basically sign in for 1.3 million. We didn't actually have the funds to kind of get these players that I wanted in. So that's the reason why these deals will probably not come off, and I'm going to tell you now they don't come off. So I just thought I'd show you who the players I went for and all that stuff like that. So we've got 7 hours left remaining in the January transfer window. Doesn't look like nothing's going to happen. We are looking still at a couple of players, but it just doesn't look really promising in my opinion. I'm quite happy with the squad we've got, but that's just the way it goes. Looks like Lookman, sorry, will be going to Blackburn for 1.5 million. So that deal is going to be done for them, which I don't really mind. That's another player that we missed out on, just because we didn't have the funds. You know, that's just the way it goes. But another transfer offer again for Miles Vila, which I thought, you know what, I'm just not interested in selling him. I know 2.6 million is a good sum, but I just don't feel like it's necessary to sell our #1 goalkeeper, especially on the January transfer window. So yeah, so we did look for Mali here from FC Mainz. I was going to look for him from a pre-contract. I do offer him a contract, but unfortunately, guys, he says he's too big for the club and he will not be signing on the dotted line come the summer, which is one of those things. You know, I just thought I'd just go in for the, you know, just go in for him. But unfortunately, it does look like we'll be signing no one on deadline day. But we got some players in that I'm quite happy with. You know, we got some pre-contracts in for next season. Like I said, I'm very, very happy with. But we will get to the players in that we want to in the summer. You know, that's fine. Hopefully, we get a decent budget, I guess. If we have to sell a couple of players, then we have to. But I think for right now, I'm quite happy with the squad we've got. A bit annoying that we couldn't actually, you know, get some players in, but you know, as in for right now. But you know, we're just gonna have to look forward to the future, and hopefully we can get to the Premier League as soon as we possibly can. Now, obviously, as well, I wouldn't mind getting there as quick as possible, but we shall see what happens. Obviously, we just finished the January transfer window, so hopefully we can, you know, go as and when. So we do sign this scout future star here. Well, it's not a scout future star, it's just a scout player that we've been scouting from Italy. Espinozo has got a 93 potential, which is pretty good. That's why I wanted to sign him as soon as possible, because, you know, I know we're looking we kind of need more like centre-back players and more midfielder players. We can't really keep looking for the front three, even though I wouldn't mind a scout future star striker, because we are struggling for strikers. I'm not really a massive fan of Joel Asoro, and it wouldn't surprise me if I did a swap deal for him in the summer for a player that is better and has got better potential. That is kind of like my plan for now. Like, that could obviously change if he does really well at the end, coming into the end of the season, and that's fine, but that's cool by me. But for right now, I'm looking to probably sell him in the summer, because obviously Dolberg will be going back to Ajax, so we will have no striker. So we're gonna, that's my main concern for next season, is to get a striker in, and just see what happens, really. But we do face Brighton in the next game of today's episode, and Brighton was sat 21st in the table, and to think they are in the Premier League next season, they did get promoted to the Premier League for next season, to know that they're in the bottom four, it's actually quite sad, you know. But we wasn't going to pull it past, and we knew it was going to be a difficult game. We are at home, hopefully we can get the 3 points, but it turns out we go 1-0 down in this little move here. Luar gets the ball in to find Sam Baldock, obviously the former Bristol City striker, scores against us at the county ground. So we go 1-0 down, and we played pretty poor in this game. We played very, very, very poor. I don't think we deserve to get the win, but we shall see on how many chances we can create to try and get an equaliser. So we get the ball here with Nathan Thompson. Obviously looks like he's not signing a new deal in the summer in real life, but that's just the way it goes. Finds Price here. Will turn his man, take a shot, but again goes past the post. Once again, we go forward again with Dolberg, gets the ball here, but loses the ball out to find Osadibe, to find Edwards. Edwards over the top to Joel Asoro. He will swing the ball in. Dolberg lashes at it, but unfortunately his shot goes over the bar. And that is how the game is going to end, because we're going to lose 1-0 in this game. Brighton get one more opportunity, but unfortunately for us, they don't score it. But, you know, it's one of those things, really, where, you know, I understand that Brighton need the points to stay up in the Championship. They shouldn't be where they are in the league in this particular save. So losing to a team like Brighton is not a big deal. I still feel like we're still going to be, you know, in the second position anyway. I don't think we're going to win the league, like I said. But second position is you know, good enough for me. That's what I meant to say. Good enough for me. I don't mind that at all. But we just have to just keep going, and just hope we can just keep going, like I said. So, actually, there, Emery Moore is back from injury, which is absolutely fantastic. That's the type of player we need coming back in the team. And as you see there, Espinozo does sign his contract, so we do have another winger if we need to. I'll probably loan him out in the summer, so yeah, that's going to be probably my plans, really. But our final game of today's episode is going to be away against Wolves, obviously coming off that 1-0 defeat at home to Brighton. A bit annoying, really, but we knew it was going to be. I didn't care where Brighton was in the league. Like, I knew it was going to be difficult regardless. So, you know, that's just the way it is. You know, I'm not gonna, like, we didn't deserve to win. So it's just one of those things where, you know, Brighton needed the points. We kind of needed the points to kind of, you know, keep up with, you know, the second place position. But you'll see the table here in just a second. I believe we're 3 points ahead of Sheffield Wednesday, so it didn't really matter too much. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, so coming against Wolves side here, you know, it's just I don't really know where they are in the league. I didn't actually check, to be honest, but We go into this game, we needed to bounce back as soon as possible, and we did from the get-go. From kickoff, we do a really, really nice passing move here. You know, we're just passing the ball around, you know, just like I normally do. I don't go for the hoofball straight away. We go high pressure. We want to get that first goal as soon as possible. Boo gets the ball here to find Edwards. Edwards back to Boo. Boo to Dolberg. Dolberg back to Boo here. And he's going to cut back inside. Swing the ball into Price. He takes a shot and he makes it 1-0 inside 2 minutes. Very, very nice pass and move there. A very, very good control actually from Jamie Price to get it under control and hit it first time virtually after he took it under control. It was a very, very nice finish and we do make it 1-0. But then in the, I believe that's the 8th minute, I could be wrong, to find Price to Dolberg, and he does make it 2-0 there in the 9th minute. So 2 goals in 10 minutes. I couldn't ask for much more, really. I was very, very happy with that. Couldn't honestly ask for much more. We go into the half-time 2-0 up. And yeah, so 2-0 at half-time. I was quite happy with that. I couldn't really fault the team at all, really. We've done really, really well. And yeah, so going into the second half, obviously, we just needed to kind of just basically hold our own, really, in the second half. And we did so, really. There was only one opportunity towards the end of the game. And that foul to Joel Osoro here, as you see here, gets the ball there to find Jamie Price. Price to find, well, he got quite lucky to find Joel Osoro back again, but yeah. So that's how the game ends, guys. I want to thank you guys ever for watching this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and I'll speak to you guys very soon, guys. But until then, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, guys, like I said, have a good day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.